Hello everyone, my name is Breeze Winter and welcome back to Taptap Heroes, and today is HIPMG episode 3. It's about how to make and prepare a 10-star hero. So I will give you the steps that I believe is what I did, what I believe and what I did on this game, right? So these are the simple steps that sometimes people overlook, but let's go through one by one. The first steps are the search for 5 copies, obviously. However, there is an however on this point. I will explain more later on. The second will be look at the resources, with especially flags, and the third one to prepare 9-star order. And the fourth one to check Fusin event. It means that this will be like related to the timing itself. Okay, so searching 5 copies. Searching 5 copies is obvious, but we have to get a strategy to get these 5 copies. I'll give you an example. So one of the easiest to start to search for 5 copies is usually Vertandi. Why? Because by expedition, I will show you now. By expedition, you will get rewards here, all this feather, and it always happen every 2 days. So Vertandi can be bought for 5 times from this shop. So it will take a while, but this is gonna be like a certain sure that you can get 5 copies of Vertandi. If you get lucky during the Miracle Eyes event, you pull in the Heaven and Hell, yes, you get a chance to get full Vertandi. But with this only feather shop only, in this account, I pull all of them. All of them are coming from this shop. I must still have this 93k. There will be a way to make sure there's a tips and tricks for the expedition, but it will be later in the later videos. But so this is one of the concepts to make sure that you actually can get 5 copies. So for example, one of them that will be easy is like Vertandi, and the other heroes that are actually okay is Freya. Freya, you get it from after you finishing level 100. And of course, in that level 100 need to be achieved in a certain amount of time. So make sure you click the way to get more experience, and just make sure that you log in every 8 hours to get it done. So there is also in the market, so you get this Freya. At least by only using these 2, you will already get like Freya to be 8 stars. So the other copies I got it by luck and through the Miracle Eyes, and some of them one of them I got it from the chest when I pulled it last week. So keep that perception in mind. And of course, for example, if you pull Miracle Eyes and Heaven and Hell and you go those Miracle Shards, you can always convert the Horde heroes to an attempt to get the Phoenix. So like this kind of focus. For example, also Shudmel you can get it from the Fortune Wheel Advance one. So from time to time you will get Shudmel in here. Well, whenever you get any Advance Wheel token here and Shudmel is showing up, keep it spinning. But by only that, you can get 2, 3, even 4 Shudmel from time to time. It is a low chance, but you never know your luck, right? So it's only 1%. So every 100 spin, you get one 5-star hero per build. So keep making those focus, and keep your eyes on your target heroes. If your target is Phoenix, keep focusing your resources for Phoenix. If your target is Valkyrie, after you finish the Phoenix, convert in the Alliance. It will take a while, it will take almost forever for some person, but by doing this, since this is a game based on luck, you will get the 5 copies eventually. So, but sometimes when you pull in other like key in the chest, in the medical eye, sometimes you get other heroes. So while waiting for the meta to happen, you can actually make those guys to 10-star heroes. For example, like in this case, I'll give you an example. Maybe when you're trying to get to look for Valkyrie, you get Ultima instead. Ultima is good as long as you get the other heroes to be a damage dealer. Ultima can serve you good at 10-star. And for example, you don't get Phoenix but you get Medusa, so make Medusa in this case. Or maybe you will get someone like this girl, Scarlet, so make Scarlet for 10-star. If you don't have Drow, you can have Luna or Big Vizier. Try to get those copies also. So I mean, this focus, you have to make sure that you're focusing on like certain heroes and try to get those copies from every resources that you can. So this first point is very important, and I will show you a picture coming from Chucktagious. So all the credits for this picture goes to Chucktagious. So as you see here, this is the heroes needed and resources needed to make the heroes from 4-star resources that you need, and then make it 6 stars. So you will need, for example, in 6-star is a hero, you need a total of 6 5-stars, and then to awaken to 7-star in total you need another extra 3 5-stars, so the total is gonna be 5. And of course, let's see what's happening below. So to awaken to 8 stars you need 1 6 stars and also 5 stars, and for 9 stars you need another 6 star plus a copy of that hero, and the 10 star you need 2 copies of the heroes, 1 6-star and 1 6-star of that same faction, and 9-star fodder. This, especially 9-star fodder, can be from any faction. So at the end you can see you will need like a total of like 56 heroes. 56 heroes is a lot, right? So think about it, like to make a 10-star heroes you have to get a lot of fodder. So if it takes a while, 3 months, 3 months, 4 months, 5 months, is actually normal. So don't be discouraged that you only get 6-star after 1 month of playing, or like 2 months of playing 6-7-star heroes only. It's okay, it takes a while to build up until 10-star. So that's why never ever waste your resources. Never ever waste your resources for weak heroes. So for example, don't 9-star an Eagle Eye Shaman if you don't need him as a fodder. Don't 9-star Curse one if you don't need him as a tank. So avoid those kinds of things. Okay, so as you can see, the total needed to make the heroes until maximum 10-star is like 128 million of purple souls. So it's a lot. It's a lot of numbers. So just make sure that you save all the resources for this. So then, before continuing to prepare the heroes, look at your flags. So if your flags are missing, for example, now you want to make a 10-star Phoenix, you just have to make sure that you have enough cleric license. So now, like now, if I want to 10-star Phoenix, I don't have one here. I still have Awakening Chest, but Awakening Chest can be some other flags also. So look at your flags. For me, for example, now I have 179 flags on Wanderer. So, and then if I want to make a 10-star of Phoenix, it means that I can use that Awakening Chest to put another 67, but I have to find a fodder that they can use other flags. For example, now I have a lot of Wanderer and a lot of Assassin. So to get to 9-star, what you need is basically an 80 flags. So I can use either Assassin or Wanderer. So check your folders, check your copies of Heroes of 5-star that can be created to be 9 stars. So for example, Assassin, one of the easiest ones is going to be Lone Hero, because Lone Hero can go up to 9 stars. And the other easy part is, for example, Assassin is like Zewana, if you got a copy of that. But the other easiest one is also the Puppet Maid, because Puppet Maid can be created from 4 stars. And if you want to search for Wanderer, that Wanderer is a little bit tricky. But sometimes if you get lucky in the Lucky Goddess event and you got this guy, Swordmaster, it's a Wanderer, so you can make him 9 star and further him, for example, Phoenix or Drow or Valkyrie that you want to make 10 stars. So always look into some heroes that's coming from 4 stars, because those people are easier to get the copy. For example, in this case, for Alliance, it will be Sir Conrad, and then Lone Hero and Olivia. And for Horde, it will be, in this case, will be Khalil, Eagle Eye Shaman, and Relia. And for elves, it's gonna be Megaw. This guy also an assassin, werewolf, and also forest healer. And in this undead, it will be Puppet Maid, Foreign, and Extad. So keep an eye on those heroes that can come in form from 4 stars. So, and the Chucktagious also give us another fusion cheat sheet. I'll show you now. So these are the heroes that are needed to upgrade those heroes. So for example, on the Alliance, Lone Hero, I think Sword Boy is needed to make 5-star of Lone Hero and Sir Conrad, and 5-star Sir Conrad is needed to 6-star Olivia, and Lone Hero, 5-star Lone Hero is also needed for 6-star Mulan, Samurai, and so on. So this sheet is very complete. So you can see that some of the heroes are actually needed for the other stuff. So whenever you plan for something, for example, I'll give you an example. If you plan for making a 6-star werewolf or 9-star werewolf, make sure that you get werewolf and then Amy, just to make the werewolf 6-star, and then also some fodder for the this bunnyman. I forgot the name. What's the name? Is bunnyman is, it's not a bunny, it's actually a cat. It's a fairy cat, so make sure you got enough fairy cat to make Amy, and make sure you also have this boxy frog to make sure that you have a 4-star werewolf can become a 5-star werewolf. So keep those things in mind. Just make sure that you have enough water to make everything in place. Okay, so in this case, so the next step will be to prepare 9-star fodder. Make sure that you choose on a different faction, because for example, now my plan is, if I have a chance to make a 10-star either Phoenix or let's say Freya or Monkey King, I will use the fodder not from these 2 factions. And in this case, actually, I want to use Lone Hero as my 9-star fodder, because I already have 9-star. I like another copy of this guy, and then I already have 1 6-star, and then I can always make another 6-star here almost. Then by only doing that, I can make him 9-star immediately. So keep that in mind, because unless you have like a lot of fodder on the same faction, then you can do it in the same faction. Or for example, you already have like a trash 9-star heroes that you created before you have any meta on that faction, you can use it, right? So, and the last one is the timing. The timing will be depends on the fuse. It depends on the fuse bag event. So imagine like this: if you have a 10-star hero ready to be created, you have all the fodder, you have all the resources, you have all the flags, but the Fusin bag event is going to be reset in the next 2 days, and you already finished your 10-star heroes for the first one this month. Rather than save your time, save your resources until the next 2-3 days until the Fuse bag event reset, then create that 10-star. In that case, you always have the full benefit of the 10-star, because see here. And in the 10-star heroes, you get the Moonstone 15, and then for 99-star heroes created, you will have 5. So finishing this 3 times and 1 time of 10-star, you get 30 Moonstone. 30 Moonstone is already big enough. It's the same as you finish a chess event 1 time. And imagine to save for chess event, you need around like 500 keys, which is a lot. So for every month, you can get a free 30 Moonstones, and you can get also progress and something else. So you can do that. So again, I will repeat: make sure you focus on the copies that you want to make. If you want to focus on shoot mail, spin that advanced wheel during shoot mail only. If you want to focus on Phoenix, that every time you have a miracle charge, always convert on Horde. Or if you want to make to get Valkyrie, so always make sure that always convert Alliance. And then look at your resources. Sometimes you have enough flags, sometimes you don't. See which one flags actually have more. If you're lacking on that flag, for example like Cleric, because we have a lot of Clerics meta, and so just idle yourself in the stage that gives a drop of Cleric flags. And prepare the 9-star fodder, make sure it's a different faction. And the last but not least is check the Fusion event. So depends on the time to get the more benefit of the game. Right, so it looks like simple, but for me it takes a while to understand this mechanism. It's not a rocket science, but you know, sometimes we become impatient and want to get progress immediately. So we are kind of pushing ourselves to the limit, and then sacrifice a lot of things, and you fail to get the 10-star heroes that you want in the correct timing. So you have to wait for more fodder, you have to wait for more flags. You're not prepared for those in advance. So to be always prepared for any progress that you can have, prepare yourself. Okay, then that's it for today. This is my video. Hope you like it, and as always, see you in the next video. Bye bye.